There is a moment that very few people talk about. A moment when everything looks fine, but inside it is not. You are still living, still working, still smiling, talking, doing what you have to do. But somewhere, in rare moments of silence, when the screen is off, when the room is dark, you feel like you are breathing, but not really living. Not because you are weak, not because you failed, but because a part of you has been ignored for too long. This video does not promise to make you more positive. It will not help you become a better version of yourself in 30 days. This video is an invitation to go into the place you keep avoiding, because what you are looking for was never outside. We learn to wear masks very early. No one teaches us directly, but everyone learns. You learn to be good, to be loved, to be strong, to be accepted, to be successful, to be valued. Little by little, you build a version of yourself that is acceptable, a version that fits expectations, a version that knows how to survive. The problem is this: that mask was never meant to be worn forever. At first, it protects you. Later, it starts to suffocate you. You are not tired of life. You are tired of acting for too long. Some days, you do not even know why you feel heavy. You just feel empty. That does not mean you are broken. It means the mask is cracking. No one teaches us how to face pain. We are only taught how to avoid it. When you are sad, stay busy. When you feel empty, distract yourself. When you hurt, be strong. So we learn to run into work, into phones, into achievements. But there is a hard truth. You cannot run from something that lives inside you. Pain does not disappear when you ignore it. It only changes its form. It becomes anxiety. It becomes constant tiredness. It becomes self-hatred without a clear reason. You think you're moving forward, but you are building on a weak foundation. Pain is not the enemy. Avoidance is. Carl Jung called it the shadow, not because it is evil, but because it is hidden. The shadow is everything you do not allow yourself to be. Anger you suppress. Sadness you call weakness. Jealousy you feel ashamed of. You were not born hating these parts. You learned to reject them. And when a part of you is rejected, it does not disappear. It works in the background. You overreact without knowing why. You sabotage yourself when things go well. You repeat the same painful patterns until you stop and look into the darkness. Shadow work is not about fixing yourself. It is about telling the truth. You are a whole human being, not only light, but also shadow. Every ancient story follows the same pattern. The hero must go down before going up, into the cave, into the underworld, into darkness, not because they are lost, but because that is the way. We are taught to move on. But to move on, you must go through. There will be moments when you feel lost, no longer who you were, not yet who you will become. That space is scary, but it is where rebirth begins. Chaos is not failure, it is transformation. Before light appears, your eyes must adjust to the dark. A real warrior is not someone who feels no pain. It is someone who does not run from pain. Strength is not controlling the world. It is controlling your response. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." The warrior learns to stand in the storm, not rigid, not broken. They do not need life to be easy. They need it to be real. Pain becomes training. Loss becomes teaching. Not because pain is good, but because avoiding it makes you weak. The world does not give you meaning. That is frightening and freeing. Viktor Frankl learned this in concentration camps. When everything was taken away, the last freedom was choosing one's attitude. You cannot choose what happens, but you can choose how you face it. Suffering has two paths. One makes you bitter, one makes you wiser. The difference is not the pain, it is honesty with it. When you stop asking, "Why me?" and start asking, "What is this teaching me?" you take your power back. You will die, not today, but one day. This is not a threat. It is a reminder. When you remember time is limited, you stop delaying what matters. You speak more honestly, love more deeply, live more intentionally. The real fear is not death. It is reaching death without having truly lived. Memento mori does not make you afraid. It makes you clear. Sometimes you feel stuck, not because you are failing, but because your old identity no longer fits. Every real growth requires a death, not physical death, but ego death. Old roles once protected you. Old beliefs once helped you survive. Now they must be released. This process is not gentle. It feels like falling apart. Like a caterpillar dissolving in a cocoon, you cannot carry your old form into a new life. You are not losing yourself. You are returning to yourself. There is no big ceremony, no dramatic moment, only small choices. Sitting in silence longer, listening instead of escaping. You do not fix yourself. You do not judge yourself. You stay. Slowly, the forgotten parts begin to speak, not to destroy you, but to guide you home. If you are still here, a part of you may be ready, not ready to be better, but ready to be real. This path is not easy, but it is the only one that does not betray you. If this video helped you, please like so others can find it. Share it with someone who may need this message, and subscribe if you want more slow, deep, honest content. We are not here to escape the darkness. We are here to walk through it. And on the other side is you.